change my mind. I want you back to stay.
BeBe Sweetbriar and her new single, I Want You Back. Now, fingers crossed, Em. BeBe Sweetbriar on the line from San Francisco.
Yes, fingers crossed. Are you there, BeBe?
Hi, everyone. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, gorgeous. What time is it in San Francisco?
It is now about 10 after midnight.
So really, it's basically still Thanksgiving there then, isn't it? How was Thanksgiving?
No. We're on Friday morning, so we're okay. I've already finished my meal and ready to chalk it off with you all.
Oh,
Excellent.
wonderful. Did you have turkey and all the trimmings?
Oh my gosh! This is that's the best thing about Thanksgiving is because you can stuff your face and not feel guilty. At least I don't.
Quite right. Well done. Now, John's very annoyed. Sorry, we'll talk about your music in a minute, but John's just very annoyed because it's all about Black Friday here.
I've had about 1,000 emails from random people, and it's like it's not even a UK thing.
It's American, isn't it?
It is, and it's not. And I hate it because it's like a madhouse in the stores and on the streets. It's just terrible. So I usually stay home and, watch a good movie or something.
That's a great tip, actually. So no shopping for you today, BeBe.
And I shop online anyway. It's the same cost, so who cares?
Oh, so tell us about the drag scene in San Francisco then. I'm guessing it's a fairly big one.
Yeah, it's crazy here, and I think in San Francisco, unlike a lot of places in America anyway, is that you get a very diverse type of drag here, from the very obscure to the very classic in drag presentation, and so you get your whole gambit here. It's not necessarily what you see on RuPaul's Drag Race all the time.
Yep.
And so it's kind of fun when you go out to actually see drag because you really don't know what you're going to get.
How would you describe your drag style then for people that haven't seen you?
Well, I'm a drag artist for sure, but I tend to be a little bit more classic. I'm pretty much more on the tip of what you may see RuPaul as being, and I kind of use my my drag artistry to really display some of my other talents, such as singing and acting, and not so much channel a particular drag character. What you see on stage and what you hear on stage is actually me. I just happen to be dressed in in a form maybe not what you would normally see me in.
And you're not one for lip syncing then? You're performing all your own stuff, aren't you, as well as covers?
Yeah, I sing live, which is what I understand happens a lot over there in the UK.
Yeah.
I've met a few, was it Voila? Or some of your drag artists from there have come here, and I know most of them sing over in the UK, so I'm definitely one of those.
Fantastic. And is this true you even opened for Kelly Rowland once?
Yes, back in the day. We have an amusement park here called Great America, which has a gay day. And she was a performing artist on that day, and I opened for her on that day.
Did you get to meet her and chat then?
I did, and it was right. It was quite a while ago, and it was right after they had Destiny's Child had broken up the first time. I think they got together for one album after that, but she had just released her second solo album because she had done a solo album when she was part of the group. But so I got a chance to meet her. It was quite wonderful, quite nice. I was a little starstruck. I don't usually get too starstruck, but that time I was a little starstruck.
Yeah,
Obviously very active on the LGBT scene in San Francisco, and we can't ignore the fact that in the last month in America we've seen some fairly tumultuous political change. How has that been living through that?
You think? Yeah, it's been quite... We're entering to definitely some uncertain times. We don't know quite what's going to happen. I mean, we all definitely have some idea based on the rhetoric that came out of our president-elect's mouth during the campaign. But, we really aren't quite sure what's going to happen. And I think it's that uncertainty that's looming over us the most right now, and we don't quite know how to act. You know, when you kind of know what's coming, you kind of know how to prepare for it. We really don't know what's coming for sure, and so I don't know if our preparation is going in the right direction or not. But there's definitely a lot of.
I invented a new word at 3 o'clock this morning, which was
what is that?
Trumpsomnia. Because I've discovered that I keep waking up at 3 in the morning, sweating, worrying about Donald Trump and the future.
Insomnia, I like that. I'm going to steal that, Emma. Yeah. And I don't know. I'll give you credit, but I'm going to use that. We're going to make that an American term, coming all the way from across the waters. Yes.
Are you from the city, BeBe, or did you come there from somewhere else?
Well, I'm from nearby. I'm from the capital city of California, Sacramento, but I've lived here for over 22 years, so I call this home for sure.
Did you go because you thought it was some sort of LGBT gay mecca? Because
you bet your bottom, you bet your bottom dollar I moved here exactly because of that, and I came out late in life for most people. I mean, nowadays most people are coming out. Thankfully, the youth have are in a situation, or the environment's a little better for them to come out than when I was young. And I didn't even know what was going on when I was young. And I was married. I have 2 daughters, and so I came out later in life. And so definitely once I did, I was very excited to move to what was considered to be the gay mecca of the world.
Do you know what? I had a slightly bad experience, actually. I went in my 20s. It was about 20 years ago, actually, and I was stood at the end of Castro Street, which is the gay mecca, isn't it, really, for across the world? Yeah. And I was stood at the end of the street at a bus stop on my own, and a car of people went past and just shouted a load of homophobic abuse at me. And I was genuinely shocked. Genuinely shocked. I was like, I'm in the centre of the gay world. I'm on the end of Castro Street.
I probably might have been right in that. I lived on that street for many years.
I thought you were going to say in the bus.
Shouting abuse. Yeah,
I was probably the one shouting out all those epithets at you. It was probably me, No, it still happens here, and we have some of us do have a sense of false, sense of security here, just because it is, out of any other place. And I've been all over the world, and I do feel the safest here. And I always tell people that, it's very expensive to live in San Francisco, so I'm sure I could live a better lifestyle elsewhere. But this is a place where I know I can be who I am without any qualms at all.
It was the first place in the States I ever visited when I was about 21, and no word of a lie, I was there on my own. I was single at the time, 2 weeks. And I arrived the week of without any planning at all, the Polk Street Leather Parade?
Oh, really?
The big leather event.
You had fun that week?
It was a bit kind of...
How long ago was that?
Oh, Jesus, that was early 90s, 93, 92.
Okay, yeah, because now that's the Folsom Street Fair, I'm sure, because that no longer, that area is no longer what it was back when you were here.
Now?
You were there
that's actually where the LGBT... the gay area was back then, but now, it moved over into the Castro area back in probably, you said in the 90s you were there?
Yeah. I saw some Castro, there's some Castro stuff going on still.
Oh, okay, you must have been talking about Folsom Street Fair. I'm only assuming.
Yeah. Right.
It was wonderful to chat to you about San Fran and also your music. If people want to buy your song, is it out now? I Want You Back?
Yes, it is. It's on iTunes and, whatever music streaming services you use out there in the UK. It's all over the place.
You are on Spotify. I've found you already on there, so yes.
Yes, I'm on Spotify. It's and this is my second single of the year, so hopefully we'll continue to put out some more as the 2017 comes upon us.
Brilliant.
Thanks, BeBe. Great to talk to you. Good luck with the single at Gaydio, the beat of gay UK. Daft Punk, Pharrell Williams, Get Lucky. Friday morning, 8:20.